Started coming to Baja in 2008 and came down just to watch the Baja 1000. I met a good group of guys and we were actually able to be part of a pit in that first race. And then from there, one of the guys in that group convinced me to buy a Ford Raptor. So I bought one in 2010, the first year they came out. And we came down to Mexico before a race and sort of just adventured down the Baja Peninsula. And that's what inspired me to get the idea to do the trips I do now. So I've been doing these off-road tours since 2013, and I've had the opportunity to race down here in Mexico and in the States since 2012. You know, it's one of those things that just completely changed the trajectory of my life. No one would expect a random vehicle purchase and a trip on a whim would change your entire life, but for me it did. And you know, today, like, we lead 2 to 3 tours a year. We take 30 trucks and 60 people down the Baja Peninsula and back, and show them everything about Mexico that I love, and the culture and the people and all the fun off-road and driving. And none of this would happen if I wouldn't have bought a truck in 2010. Every time I come down, even after all these trips and tens of thousands of miles, I always find something new to excite me, whether it's a new group of people with new friends, or getting to know a new local that I didn't know before, or finding a new trail that we've never ran. All these trips, I've never not found something to discover. Like, we're always discovering new things. I'm always finding something else that I love about Baja. Last trip it was the whales, and this trip it was that new road to La Paz. And it's so fun to get to just constantly be finding new things down here. And it's so great to make new friends every time we come. Like, a new group of people, and you make friends. And the friends I have from these trips, they're lifelong friends. Like Alex, who rode with me part of the trip in the beginning, he was a customer, and I texted him and see if he wanted to ride with me on this trip, and on a whim he said, yeah, I'll go. So there's always something new and exciting, and I just love the friendships I've made and everything about this place. So we've been doing these trips for 10 years, and we've brought hundreds and hundreds of people down here and showed them Baja for these last 10 years. And you come down here and it changes you. It does. It changes you as a person. Like, you have a different perspective when you leave. So it's really fun and neat that we've taken all these people down here, and none of them leave with the same perspective on life that they got down here. So even if just that part of it, for me, like, is enough to really make an impact to someone's life and show them an adventure and show them another part of the world they wouldn't have otherwise seen. I don't just do the Baja Raptor runs down here. I race, and I get to spend a lot of time down in Baja, which is awesome for me because it's one of my favorite places in the world. I raced the San Felipe 250 with Jonathan Brenthel and an all-wheel drive trophy truck. So, like, for me, like, getting to do all these different things down here, it's really neat. And I feel like the hard work we put in on these trips and my knowledge of Baja has helped me get the opportunity to race down in Baja. And there's nothing that beats racing down here in Baja. It doesn't matter like how many trips you do, there's always a variable. Something changes, something gets more fun or less fun. There's challenges because of weather, you find new roads. You never know. Like, that's what's the adventure. Like, I could do the same trip 5 times in a row and it'll never be the same. Like, we drive the same roads every day, stay in the same hotels, and it won't be the same. Everyone goes to work every day. Most everyone has an 8 to 5 and has all these responsibilities, and you get in the schedule and this grind, and like, everyone does it. Like, it's the same thing. You work 8 to 5, and then you sit around the house on Saturday and Sunday, and then you go do it all over again. And coming to Baja has changed all that for me because I don't have to do that. I can make my own destiny and able to provide that to other people, even if it's just for a week or two at a time. But like, Baja and buying a Raptor on a whim in 2010 like completely changed the trajectory of my life. To do all these things because of those decisions years ago, and I mean, I wouldn't change anything about it. Like, I just absolutely love coming down here. I love taking people. Like, it's just so special to me. been doing these trips for a long time. I spent a lot of time away to make these trips happen, and it's really awesome that now I can bring my kids with me on these trips and let them experience all the things I love so much. It's really fun to get them down here and experience Baja, and they're in a Spanish immersion school, so my son Trace already speaks a good amount of Spanish.
Yo tengo 8 años y está aprendiendo español.
It's just awesome to have them here and have them experience this, and I wish I could have done the things they're getting to do at 6 and 8 years old, and I'm really, really happy that in the long run, if all the work was just for them to get to come and do Baja, it was worth it.